Hello, hello, and welcome to Sanctified Nation with Shavariel. That is me. Happy day to you all, and may you all be living well and safe. If this is your first time watching a Sanctified Nation video, I want to thank you and welcome you to the channel. And if you are already subscribed to Sanctified Nation, hey, I thank you too because you watch these videos. And if you have not subscribed yet, well, disclaimer is if you would like to be a sanctified member, come on over here. We get good topics. We align it with, or we put it, ego. Our lifestyle is aligned according to scriptures. Now, you will notice that my head covering is not on. And to those who do not know, when a woman prophesies or prays, she is to have her head covered with, it could be a head covering, a scarf, whatever it may be, a hat. But this video is different, so that is why I do not have my head covering. So, and with those introductions, I want to say, I do say a scripture though at the beginning of these videos, and it is Philemon chapter 1 verse 3. Grace to you and peace from God our Father and Jesus Christ. So, ladies, I mean, this goes for everybody, men and women, especially women though, because these are different times. Ladies, be careful when you are going out in public. Now that goes for men too, but specifically for ladies. Reason why is because, oh, really? Okay. Well, here's the thing. Okay, side note. Now, I do my best to just sit here and not do so much moving. So about the equivalency of a mannequin, if I need to move, my head and things, I will do so. But when I'm just all in the message and just being myself, of course, I'm always myself, then this little stuff happens. And I don't want to be doing that because the video is not on vanity. It is about the message. So ladies, these are different times. We must be careful. Let me tell you how different things are, and it's been that way. It's been a world filled with people who steal, who harm people, and I don't say that to glorify anything that is harmful to each other. I'm just saying these things have been done for centuries, and it's like amplified with wrongdoings. I heard the news earlier in the area where I'm at, and it was reported that people are stealing pickle. I'm not laughing at it because it's funny. It's really not, because the Lord says thou shalt not steal. But people are stealing pickleball rackets from the stores. And it's not just in the area that I'm at. It's across the United States. And it's not like a every state thing. It's like a few states here and there where there are pickleball stores. Now, if you're not familiar with pickleball, just picture tennis as a sport with a smaller racket. And that's what pickleball is. It's very popular in the sport. I would like to play it one day because I love sports. So, but there was footage of two ladies. It was two ladies, and the one lady had a child on her hip. Poor child, just being included in sin. He or she has no idea what's going on. But but that woman had a small child on her hip. Seemed like maybe the child was 5 or 6. So this was like a young child, but a child that's still young enough to know, like, okay, mommy is like taking stuff. I don't know if that's stealing or whatever. that type of mindset of a child. And there was another woman with the woman with the child, and they had their heads covered. Now, from a third point of view, it looked like these ladies were what you would call of some type of religion, just by how they dressed, head covered. So they had a scarf on and then a covering over that with long dresses and all sorts of that. And they stole pickleball rackets. And the owner of the shop said a guy came in first to distract him while the ladies came in and stole. So, I mean, it's came to people stealing pickleball rackets. And then I saw also soon after that on the news that in California, somebody, now this is, again, it's been centuries of people stealing, but you're just seeing it a lot more with like different things. And there was a small farm in California where somebody came and stole 12 goats. Seriously, come on. Stop stealing. You've got to stop stealing. And I say that, ladies, because it's a different day. You have to be careful of your surroundings. And I know because this has happened to me. I kid you not. Here recently, I went to the library with my child and we go to get books. And as we were coming out, the security guard followed us to the car. Now, we've been to this library before, and I just didn't want to say anything to the security guard because men think that when you say hello to them with a smile, when you see them, that means you like them. And no, it does not. That means I'm friendly, I'm kind, but don't play with me, okay? Don't play with me. I'm not about the funny business. I'm not about I'm not a tease, okay? I'm kind to people, all right? That's it. I smile to my child also now, okay? So, but men take that for when you see a woman whom you don't necessarily know, but you see her quite often, and she looks at you, she smiles and says hello, that you think that she likes you. No, she doesn't, sir. She doesn't like you. She's just saying hello to go about her day. Well, when me and my child were coming out of the library, the security guard followed us, all because I didn't say hello. That's creepy to me, and I don't like that. And there was also a guy, when me and my child were leaving from home, it was a different situation where a guy was just staring at our house, like from across the street. And he was just looking at the houses certain houses, I'll just put it that way, certain houses. And I called the police. You're not going to see me approach no man, because I understand a man is stronger than I, and I have a child. I am a lady with a baby, okay? I'm a woman, so I'm not going to approach a man to say, hey, what you doing? No. I'm going to call those big boys in blue, or that big lady in blue, and she has some backup boys in blue with her. I'm calling them to get you up out of here. And that's what I did. And they took him, and they took the guy who was just like a creep stare. It was a guy years ago. And boy, when you see it's a certain look to a psychopath. Now, I will say that. To a person whom you just see, it's no light in their eyes. It's just dark. There was a guy years ago, something Ramirez. And I'm not saying that to offend Hispanics. No, I know you all don't know each other. That's not what I'm saying. But his name was Ramirez. I think it was Ramirez. Anyway, He had a certain like stare to it just chilled the hairs on your arm. That's the kind of stare this guy had, looking at us, looking at our home from across the street. So that is why I called the police, because he was staring at us for 20 minutes. That means I called the police and we just sitting waiting, and me and him is locking eyes, because I'm just like, okay, you don't think I'm leaving from my house until you get out of this area, sir. And then the police came. They sent more than one patrol car and they took him. So, ladies, I say that to say, don't think this is a game. You have to be careful and mindful of your surroundings, especially if you are a mother, a single mother. You may have one child. I don't care if you have 10 babies, 10 children. You be careful where you go, okay? And don't approach no man if you feel that something that like your soul is unease. It's there's a disturbance there. Don't approach him. Call police to do a welfare check on you, your children, or if it's just you by yourself as a woman, do that. Do that, because I've had too many instances where that has happened. And even at the grocery store, like I was parked afar, even when we were at the grocery store one time. And that's just to be like a little transparent with you, because I want you to make sure that you're talking to a human being and you're listening to a human being. To those other human beings who just get on some of these videos and pretend like they have not been through anything or that they don't know nothing, I'm not one of those human beings. So anyway, I was at a grocery store, me and my child, and we were parked afar. And the reason why I do that is because some people do not know how to park. They hit your car and your car is parked. It's like, why are you fitting this big Excursion? That's this Ford Excursion big truck van by these small vehicles? What are you doing? What are you doing? Park that big limousine to the side, please. And so you're not hitting somebody's car. Or why are you parking your Jeep Wrangler that's on like 30-inch, these 30-inch tires with these neon lights? Why are you parking close to the front where other vehicles are? Park it to the back or to the side where you don't have somebody parked to the side of you or in front of you. You hit people's cars with these big vehicles and then you just drive off so that you don't get caught. Seriously, you got to stop. So that is why I do that, because people don't know how to park and people don't know how to open their doors. Be there scratching your paint, all this and that. They cars be just like inches away from your rear bumper or the front of your vehicle. And it's like, come on now. You see this vehicle is parked. Go around, please. Okay. And this guy came out of nowhere. Now I'm watching. I'm not on my phone in public. Never. I have to be sober. I have to be a guard dog. I have to be, okay, maybe not a watchdog, because I know PETA for the animals. I know you don't like those terms. PETA. Oh, you're a watchdog. Okay, well, PETA, listen, when you guys get rid of hot dogs, that word, hot dogs, because those aren't really hot dogs on a bun. That's like pork or beef or something like that. Okay, when you revise the term hot dog, okay, then we can talk about being a watchdog. Okay, I was a watchtower. Okay, I'm a monitoring system. I'm watching everything. Okay, not everything, everything. And me and my child was walking to the car. And I'm getting the groceries out. This guy came out of nowhere talking about, Excuse me, miss, you're beautiful, and something like that. Can I get your number? I said, I'm taken. I just said it kindly. Oh no, I'm taken. And I had scanned him real quick. Pants hanging off his butt. And I didn't like it because you see I'm with my child. You as a man, don't approach me in that manner. You see I'm with my child getting groceries out. Now, some of you might say, well, how do you expect to get approached by a man if he doesn't approach you? It's a way to do it. It's a way to do it. And you're not going to do that alone when it's just us in the parking lot and you see me getting out groceries and getting my child situated in the car. That's not the best time. I don't know you. And you doing that is creepy. It's creepy. So, ladies, be careful. Be careful. Be careful. Carry some pepper gel, mace, something on you. Be careful and really watch your surroundings, especially with men. Now, men, you may have the same experience as I have. And if you do, you be careful. For women, though, it's different. And I don't know why certain men think that you could just walk up on a woman when you see clearly it may not be the time. It may not be the time. You see this woman is with her child and she's like in a moment of just wanting to like go home or move from the check stand to to put the groceries in her vehicle or something like that. Not while she's in the aisle shopping or something to that degree, but you see like it's just not a good time to like approach a woman. And now it's a lot more men that I see that are in need. So like I don't know how it is in your state, in your city, but it's a lot more people that are walking the streets not having something to eat. And that is sad too. But it's a lot more men that I see in grocery store parking lots that are also walking up on people. And it's like, if you stay to the front, that would be something different. But you walking through the parking lot and you walking up on women, that's dangerous. So ladies, be careful, okay? Watch your surroundings. Do not underestimate anyone or anything, okay? Get your babies in the car. If you're a single mother, get your children in the car as promptly as you can. You watching, putting those groceries in the trunk. You watching, buckling up your children. You're watching, or if your children are of age, you're watching and say, hey, let me see everybody's seatbelts. Do like the theme parks do. Okay. Look, do like the theme parks do. Because ladies, you want to get in and out, especially when you're at like the stores or the retail stores or shopping, groceries, bank, wherever you are, and you just want to make sure you're safe. Do like the theme parks do. And if you have children who can buckle themselves in, here's what you do. Okay, seatbelts on. Okay, seatbelts on. Okay, and then mama, you looking. Seatbelts on. Okay, everybody hands up. And then you just pull that seatbelt real quick. Okay, you in, Sarah? Okay, you in, Thomas? Okay, you in, Ben? Okay, Tiffany, you in? All right. Jeremiah, you in? Okay, we're going. And then you look, mama, and then you get in the car. Lock the doors as soon as you get in the car. Okay? So, and then men, you lock your doors too. As soon as you get in that car. All right, we don't want to underestimate anybody or anything. So that is what I have for you. May this find you well. Ladies, carry pepper gel or mace. I say pepper gel. Pepper gel sticks to the eyes and it's real potent. But you have to be careful how you spray that. And if it's windy, you want to make sure you get you know what area the wind is blowing in. And then you spray so that you spray at a distance to make sure you don't get a whiff of that pepper gel. But pepper gel is much better than mace. Although mace is effective too. You choose what you like. just as long as you protect yourselves, okay? So, may that find you well, and we'll talk again soon.